Many organizations know they should be exploring AI, but very few have a clear plan for how to introduce it responsibly inside the workplace. So, what usually happens? A few employees start experimenting. A few tools get tested, and leadership starts asking, are we doing this safely? Today, I want to walk through a practical way organizations can begin introducing AI without creating confusion or chaos. Welcome to the AI Beginner Podcast, where we make artificial intelligence practical, approachable, and useful for real work. If you're a professional trying to understand how AI fits into your job, your team, or your organization, you're in the right place. Each week, we talk about practical ways to navigate AI in the workplace without hype and without needing a technical background. This week, let's jump right into listener questions.
Listen to questions.
Today's listener question comes from Jerry. He wrote, "Hey Steve, our company keeps talking about using AI, but we don't have any guidance or policies yet. Where do we even begin?" Good question, Jerry. Honestly, this is one of the most common situations organizations are facing right now. AI tools are advancing quickly, and many organizations feel pressure to adopt them, but they haven't yet built a structured approach for introducing them responsibly. So today, I want to share a simple way to think about introducing AI inside an organization. One of the biggest mistakes organizations make is jumping straight to tools. They start testing ChatGPT, Copilot, or other AI tools without first establishing a clear structure for how AI fits into their environment. In my experience working in IT and seeing technology rollouts over the years, successful adoption usually follows a few simple steps. Step 1. Understand what's already happening. Before introducing AI formally, it helps to understand what's already happening inside the organization. In many workplaces, employees are already experimenting with AI tools. Some teams are quietly using AI for productivity. Leadership may not have full visibility yet. So the first step is simply getting a clear picture of the current environment. Step 2, establish basic guardrails. Once you understand the starting point, the next step is setting a few simple guardrails. These might include what types of information should not be shared with AI tools, which tools are approved for experimentation, where AI can be helpful and where caution is needed. These guardrails don't need to be complex. They just provide safe boundaries for learning and experimentation. Another thing I often see is that AI adoption has no clear owner. So, here's step 3. When no one owns the initiative, experimentation becomes scattered. Policies never develop. Leadership lacks visibility. Even assigning a small working group or responsible leader can make a huge difference. Step 4. Start with small wins. The organizations seeing the most success with AI aren't trying to automate everything immediately. Instead, they start with small practical improvements, such as summarizing meetings, drafting internal documents, helping write emails, analyzing reports or research. These use cases help teams build comfort and confidence with AI. AI adoption works best when it's treated as a learning process, not a single project. If this episode resonates and you'd prefer a structured path instead of figuring out alone, I created a free 30-day roadmap designed specifically for professionals who want clarity without hype. It walks you through practical demonstrations, safe use cases, and a calm integration approach. You can begin at aibeginner.net/start. No pressure, just structure.
AI how-to.
Here's a quick AI tip for this week. If you're introducing AI at work, focus first on assistive use cases rather than automation. Think of AI as a thinking partner, not a replacement for people. Use it to help write, help summarize, help analyze information. This tends to be the safest and most effective way for teams to begin building AI capability.
Optimistic AI thought of the week.
Here's this week's optimistic AI thought of the week. One encouraging thing about AI right now is that organizations don't need to rush into it. The ones seeing the most success are usually the ones taking a calm and structured approach. Responsible AI adoption doesn't start with technology. It starts with capability, understanding, and thoughtful experimentation. If you'd like more practical resources for navigating AI in the workplace, you can find guides, tools, and the readiness assessment at aibeginner.net/start. And if you found this episode helpful, consider sharing it with a colleague who's trying to figure out how AI fits into their organization. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.